Hi, my name is Monica Bryant, and I am the Registrar, Assistant Curator here at the Parthenon Museum. And a little bit about what registrars do. Basically, my primary job is to take care of the collection. Sometimes we receive loans for temporary exhibitions, and at the moment of them coming in, I'm responsible for their intake process. You gotta take them in, look at the condition, get measurements, describe it, and then get it all into our collections management software. So I'm responsible for all the documentation and making sure everything is where it's supposed to be in both art storage, which I'll show you in a second, and on the floor where we have art on display. And so this is my office, which I love. I'm surrounded by tools, and I was directed to show off my desk, so this is it. Some items I have on my desk, I have random pieces of blue tape and tape measure. I got my cup of coffee, crucial, and I'm surrounded by piles of binders and papers. Again, all about documentation in this position. I also have my magic 8-ball for any really difficult quandaries. I usually refer to this for answers, which the curator gave me my first Christmas here. So that's kind of fun. And so this area is called Exhibit Prep, and let me now take you to art storage, where the cool stuff is. And part of protocol, I gotta sign in. Actually, I already did this morning, so we're good there. Come on in. So this is the behind the scenes stuff, where we keep our art collection that isn't on display. And a portion of the Cowan collection is back here on these racks. We also have a bunch of random stuff when we used to do juried shows. So come on over. We have a fine collection of creepy girls. Here's one. Come over here. Here's another creepy girl. I just gotta show off the creepy girls. Let me show you some of the cool stuff. Actually, this is one of my favorite pieces here. It's the Gold Star maquette. At the front of Centennial Park, we have this giant bronze statue in honor of the World War I vets, and we're really lucky to have George Zolnay's maquette here. And every morning when I check on the collection, it's just a fine piece where she sits on this rolling cart. It's eye level to me, and it's like, we have this little moment, this pep talk where she tells me to get to work. And I just love how she's protecting this wounded soldier, and underneath there's this wonderful line, "I gave my best to make a better world." And if that's not a good reminder of our purpose, I don't know what is. So that's really special to have this maquette here, and it was originally created in Rome, came over here to Nashville, was in Cheekwood's collection, and then they gave it to us in 2017. So very fortunate to have. So here's the rest of our paintings collection. We have Future in the corner as well, another one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, famous too. Here we have a lot of our documents, which I'm responsible for making sure that they're organized and properly in our system. Recently, we received a bunch of spoons. Let me show you these spoons. Now I should be wearing gloves. Look at me being naughty. This gentleman donated a bunch of Centennial Spoons, which I cataloged. And you see here, you got a little accession number or an object ID number. So I create a unique number for it, take a bunch of photographs, measurements, describe it, and then put it in this nice archival box. And got to learn everything I never knew about spoons in this process. And so that was fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, a little bit about my background. So I studied art history and philosophy at the University of Houston, my hometown. And then I went to the University of Newcastle in England for my master's in museum studies, which was a wonderful experience. And I also took a bunch of studio art classes at Tennessee State University and got a bachelor's from there too. And so I've been in the arts for 20 years now. I've been an art handler, drove 18-wheelers all around this country, transporting art to museums and galleries around the country. And I've also been a curator at the Contemporary Art Museum, the Station Museum of Contemporary Art in Houston, Texas. And been here for going on 6 years now. I just got this position in in January. So 5 years prior, I was a museum specialist. So I'm quite honored to be here in this new role. It's very exciting. And yeah. Do you have any other questions? I'm here to answer them.